Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. So, what the hell were we doing in Fallout? Alright, so I remember, if I'm correct, I remember we just finished that one mission with the ghouls. And now, I guess we're pushing the main story until we find some more side missions and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess literally that's what we're doing. Excuse me for my excessive yawning. We just did a coffee stream not too long ago. And anyone here for more New Vegas action just came in the channel at the perfect time. Let's see. I gotta remember all my guns too. So top left is 10mm. Top right is the 9. Right is my shotgun, which doesn't have a lot of ammo. Then my plasma pistol. Got my all the way down is my cowboy repeater. Then we have our grenade launcher. And got that too. All of them should be using different ammunition types, right? Should probably look at this too. So I'm using all of these guns except for the minigun. Yeah, so all of them should have a place within the wheel, except for the minigun for now, because we don't have enough ammo, and it's in bad condition. I don't think I really need to sell anything. I think these are going to be our main things for now, until we find something better. 10mm. I'm trying to use something that has a good amount of ammo, but I'm also sufficient in using. Alright, there's a repeater for now. Repeater it is! Oh yeah, I forgot I have a companion following me. I was like, what's that noise? It's like, oh, I have a companion with me. Here, kill that boat fly. The fuck? So you're not taking the shot? Or do I have to take the shot? I'll take the shot. Oh, I need to turn that down for you guys. That is loud as fuck. Let's see, 7.2 is probably good. I think we had that setting for Elder Ring. What's that group of bad guys? Oh my god, oh my god. The fuck? Holy shit. Oh my fucking god, that hurt. Hey dude, what the fuck was that about? I was shooting at boat flies. Then these guys come in out of nowhere. Too bad they don't have the actual ammunition of the grenade rifle. This really sucks. At least he had it. Leather armor of 7. How's my actual other armor? My metal armor? 9? Nah, it's still better. For now. Wrench. Don't need that. And bottle. Oh, ball cap with glasses. Empty syringe. Psycho. Whetstone. What? Whetstone. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, do I want to collect any of this shit? Is it worth it? About a quarter of a pound for 4? Only sell for like 2 bigos. 2 bigos. It's not worth it. Onwards! Onwards and upwards! Alright. It's not the area I need to look, but I'm going to. It's an area I can kind of explore, and I'm going to do so. Check these trash cans. Nope. Carton of ciggies, pack of ciggies, 3 more money. Alright, anyone in this junk hole? Empty sarsaparillas, gumdrops, gun cabinet. Cool. Sarsaparilla crate, sunset sarsaparillas. Not worth the wait. Flour, gum. Sarsaparilla, gumdrop. There is bottle caps. Hate that you have to like aim directly at him at times. Like, really? Eat fruit. Stim pack. Red X. Ammunition. Ooh, that's a shit ton of that. I wonder if that was for the minigun? I think it was. So my minigun should have 150 rounds now, which would be eaten up in no time if I used it. It's not worth it. It's not worth using the minigun yet. We'll get there. Yeah, thinking Lara's siblings were wondering if I ever did my playthrough of this game yet, and was like, well, I'm currently working on it now. I was like, I wonder if they're ever gonna just watch it on YouTube, because apparently, and I'm kind of frightened by this, but apparently some of her younger nephews follow the YouTube channel. It's like, how the fuck? How did they find it? How'd they find the YouTube channel? It's always scary when the family members find your shit. It's like, uh-oh. We got family members that know what we do. It's not like we do anything illegal or anything like that. It's just we do say some things that aren't for the younger audience. Don't worry, we got it. Oh. Man, ripped that fucking scorpion tail right off. Alright, so... Mm-hmm. Yeah, see if there's anything here. Of course there isn't. Ah, there might be something over here though. Definitely some explorable buildings. Ah, there's a group of people you can talk to. Doesn't look like I can explore that. Ah, yeah, there's definitely people here. Ah, this is Boulder City.
You here to pay your respects too? It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City and blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself so they could evacuate some of the wounded. Don't worry about it. Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet. Bye.
So you're about to go back to California. I see New Vegas. It's way over there. Alright, let's go into one of these buildings. This is a saloon. Bighorn Saloon. Alright, let's see if any of the folk around here are pleasant. This guy's name is Ike.
Howdy, Trooper. I thought the Bighorn was off limits to you guys, but who am I to complain? Customer's a customer. Oh. Well, you'd better not let any of the real troopers hear that. And, of course, they won't be hearing it from me, neither. So what brings you to Boulder City? Not many people come here. Most of the town is rubble, destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam. And the only other thing around here is the concrete mixing yard. The NCR has been constructing bunkers up and down the river. From what I've heard, it's a little late for that. Travelers over at the 188, just up the road, said that the Legion has overrun a couple of towns to the south. What can I get you?
What can I sell you? I don't think I grabbed any other weapons. Nothing there. Anti-venom I could just sell. Medics, Mentats, Psycho. Can't sell him too much, so we gotta be careful with that. So, a carton of Ziggies. Any other... have any ammo type that we're not going to use? I think everything else we're using. Well, can't sell them anything else. We are good. Let's see, what type of aid do you have? Purified water. No stim packs though, huh? Makes sense.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Most of the limestone comes from Quarry Junction out west, but I hear some death claws overran the quarry.
Oh shit.
There's no work to be had. All the workers around here have wandered off. I'm the only one left in town.
No. Quarry Junction, huh? Has death claws. I'll avoid that for a bit until we need
Come
to go
back
there.
real soon.
Do not heavily do not want to run into any death claws right now. We're not ready for that. I don't think we are.
Hey.
So wait, that saloon is up and running. Is there any other buildings that's currently available? I'll probably have to go in there. Check this building out. Bunch of dead people. Really old dead. Ow. These people are just vaporized. Service rifle, which I'll grab so I can repair my current one. Cut off from the rest of the platoon. There's a legion. There's all over the place. They were not in a good position. Ranger hat. Combat knife. Okay, where's current service weapon needs to be repaired. Nope. Let's see.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire.
Uh-oh.
No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you. Acceptable casualties, I've been told. I don't like it, but the brass has their reasons.
Well, we're not going to be able to negotiate because we have shit dialogue skills. So, and we can't, I don't know if we're that great at sneaking. So,
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack. Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khan. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you. Good luck.
it's good to know. Should probably save before we go in there. Just in case. Readers Cafe. Oh, you know what? I should probably dress as not a soldier. So that way they don't think I'm just some dude. Let me guess, they're in this building. The Great Khan's hideout.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Goods.
Oh, it's you.
Supposed to be dead.
You're one of the fuckers.
Yeah, about that. Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt. And face NCR justice? No thanks. I'd rather not spend the next 10 years doing hard labor. We'd try to bribe our way out, but seeing as how Benny didn't pay us yet, that won't happen. Fine. Yeah? On what? He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas.
Ah.
A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance. He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up. It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though. Fine. Still going.
Well, we're gonna fail it, but
Right, and they'd probably give us all medals, too. Maybe I should kill a hostage because you wasted my time with this shit. Fine.
looks like I'm gonna have to kill you, huh?
I'm not afraid of a gunfight, but I'd rather get back to Red Rock without a few extra holes in me if I can help it. Yeah, go on.
Oh, leveled up too. Wasn't expecting that. Gonna put some in medicine, as in all of it. All right, time to say goodbye, sir. Oh shit, blew his fucking head off. Well, that's Jessup. Dead as a doorknob. Chairman job offer. Engrave cigarette lighter. Con armor. Jessup's headband. Psycho sawed-off shotgun. Gotta see if that sawed-off shotgun's better. So we have a caravan shotgun that does 39 DPS. And then we have a sawed-off shotgun that does 47. It's clear to say that the sawed-off is a lot better. Ah, man, they think I'm gonna steal. Oh, this guy's dead. Ammunition. So now that I killed those guys, there's gonna be a bunch of people outside that's probably gonna want my head. So get ready for a fight. Oh shit! Oh, you missed? God, it might. Ow, ow, ow. Am I playing fucking XCOM? Almost forgot the name of the game. It's like XCOM, right? Yeah, XCOM. Feels like I'm playing XCOM here. Vilified of the great cons. And now the NCR accepts me. Fuck yeah. Soldier stuff. Let's collect all their shit. Make sure submachine guns fully Oh, I guess he was knocked out. Well, I call that successful. And untie him.
Thought I was dead for sure.
So that's 2 hostages protected. Any other? Was it just 2? Well, if it was just 2, we're good. Doesn't seem like what the fuck is that sound? Yeah, I don't think there's any other hostages, but I might as well explore the rest of this area. You never know. You just never know. True police stories. Spiked knuckles. Those are some pretty good value. Could sell it. Anything I can sell that has a decent value per poundage, I'm going to grab. A bunch of people were sleeping here, but couldn't have been all the cons. Activate sync. I could sleep for a bit. That way I can heal. There we go. Heal my wounds. Take any opportunity to heal that. Aw, man. Really need to get our lock picking up a bit. So I think the next time we level up, we're gonna put some of those points in the lock picking. At least to 50. So we can unlock the majority of things. Is that the main dude? No.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Nope. I think the main guy I need to talk to is just outside the area. Probably don't even need to talk to him. But he might give me a reward. Who knows? Well, no. Oh, wait.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did.
Malcolm
My name's
Holmes.
Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few
Oh.
essentials and...
Sure.
screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now. It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those Blue Star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I
Sarsaparillas?
figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called Sunset Sarsaparilla stars.
Oh.
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus who does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and Blue Star caps are no exception.
So yep, there's another collection mission.
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the Blue Star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
Either Festus is a ghoul or some type of machine.
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps. No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated. No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's
Alan
killed
Marks.
several people for their stars already.
So I guess the more I collect, the more potential this Alan Marks guy is gonna try and kill me.
Thanks for getting me out of there. I owe you one.
Thanks for the rescue.
No problemo. I was kind of hoping he would trade with me, but he has nothing to trade apparently. Alright. Oh, these are submachine guns, damn it. Should probably just sell those. The value of these things are pretty good, so. Oh yeah. So, some of them had mainly 10mm submachine guns. But I'm gonna make sure my 9mm submachine gun's good. Mainly, I just need to find someone to do some trading with. We should be good to go. Okay, we finished that. Now we need to go ring-a-ding-ding. So we're going this direction. So that showdown is now done with. Time to go get it going. Gotta go through the lights. Like a group of people over there, or is it just crows? Oh, there's a caravan, dude. Do you trade?
Print.
Traveling merchant.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got.
You don't have a lot of money, so I'm just gonna buy a stim pack from you. Then we're gonna trade the things I don't. Oh, shit. One sec. He doesn't have a lot of money. He really doesn't. Sell my shotgun. What's gonna buy from you? Probably purified water. Buy that Brahmin steak. Damn it. You're a dude that's poor. How am I supposed to do business with you, sir? I mean, he's not selling a lot either, so I can't really, like, give him a lot of money and also sell him a bunch of stuff at the same time. Oh. What's this? Mongrels? Ah, vicious dogs. Whew, got him anyway. Dog hide. Dog hide. Yeah, why not? Pick it. Alright, getting closer to New Vegas. You're still dressed as a member of the NCR. Yes, I do know this. But it's the best armor I have right now, so I really don't give two shits. I wonder if this is the tram line they were talking about when it came to exporting and importing goods. that's the case, we're on a good track. So far, every single place that we've came across, we've explored, so... Huh, someone over here. Where's Dan? Oh, deserted shack. Prospector.
Hey there.
Yep, that's all she has to say. Cool. Healing powder. This can't be the shack, right? Well, I guess it is. That the only thing here? It's gotta be something. Can't just be, what, those two items? Maybe there's something around here. Well, I guess that's a whatever area. Probably come across new, looks like maybe a train yard. If this is a train yard, there might be a shit ton of enemies, who knows. There's no train yards in freaking Fallout games. Can't open these. Most likely check the tower then. So none of these are open. So if there's anything on the edges, nope. Let's check inside the building. Boone, move. Oh, there's people in here. I'll put my weapon away. Follower's doctor.
Medicine's running low again.
Follower's guard. Follower's doctor.
The gunrunners ought to help the followers by donating some of that firepower they've got.
Stay alert.
Who's the main dude I need to talk to here? Is the doctor sitting about? Oh, here you are. Dr. Alvarez.
When people have got nothing left, they can always turn to the followers. There's so many refugees to care for.
Sir, is there really nothing I can do here?
Hey,
Talk to the doctor.
I have no idea how most of these people would survive without us.
Well, none of them have any dialogue or quests that I can dabble into, so... Maybe there will be a quest, related to it. Guess for now, I just move on. Nothing to talk to, nothing to loot. Alright, continuing. Alright, we are on the outskirts of New Vegas. I think the further we get into New Vegas, the crazier this area is gonna get. Is that a Brahmin? Better be a Brahmin. Yep. Alright, so that means there's a caravan dude here. Mercenary. Not looking for mercenaries. Looking for the person I do business with. Merchant. Watch, this is the guy we talked to. This guy's gonna be poor. You don't have anything to sell. Oh, no, wait.
Need anything? Sure. Here's what I've got.
Please tell me you have money. Yes, you have shit tons of money. Okay. I'll take it all. Take all your money. And I think we want to... trying to remember if we want to keep those frag grenades. No, we don't. So those are only the throwable frag grenades. Grenade rifle, minigun. And... keep our sawed off. Sell the spikes and knuckles. Buff out. Alright, sell the buff out. Sell the psycho. Red X will keep. Right away we'll keep. This is temporary. Lava pins. Dog Haidu. Alright. Let's see if she's selling anything that might be good. Hunting rifle that... what was that? Shoots 308s. Do I have a weapon that shoots that? I don't have a weapon that shoots 308s. How much ammo do I have with 308s? 5 out of 72? Yeah, that'll work. I'll buy a weapon off of her. Buy that stim pack too. Yeah, looks good to me. Take your money and everything else you have. Yeah. Yeah. Ramen. Anytime I hear about ramen, it makes me want some ramen.
You need water? I got water. Clean and fresh. Straight from Lake Mead. If you're low on caps, I've also got slightly irradiated wasteland water. A little fallout never killed anybody. The NCR fixed up the pipe network pretty good, and water merchants like me are allowed to have some of it to sell. If we have a water license, of course. Still, it beats the inconvenience of having to trek all the way to the lake to resupply. There's a few independent ones like me, but it's mostly the big trading outfits that deal in water, like the Crimson Caravan Company. Shoot. They won't just let anybody into the strip, but you should be able to have a good time in Freeside itself. Just, keep a close eye on your caps.
Watch out for pickpocket. Alright.
There are a bunch of crazies hopped up on all kind of drugs. Apparently they're using one of the old vaults as a hideout. The army should really get in there and wipe them all out, but I guess they've got more than enough trouble to deal with right now.
Could do that for you guys.
Their main base is right over there by the old airport. It's called Camp McCarran now. Some people like to paint them all as a bunch of bullies. Me? I'm glad they're around. They do what they can to keep things safe and orderly.
Alright, so I know where the main camp is.
Alright. Glad to do it.
I don't think I have anything else to sell. Alright, so purified water or dirty water. Yeah, we're good. But how much money does she have? Oh, she only has 81 caps.
Until next.
Yeah, so she won't be the someone to sell to for a bit. Unless we somehow boom her business. Boom her business. Holster your weapon. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. You already know where those 3 dots are going. Dot, dot, dot. Or is that the tram line? I'm kind of wondering if that's the tram line instead. Looks like it would be. Alright, see how to get into New Vegas. So we're pretty much coming up on the part where everything is going to be new and fresh for me. So I think once I got to New Vegas, I might have done maybe like 1 or 2 missions, but I never really went past that. There's gonna be a lot of new things after this. I'm looking forward to it though. Yeah, beating New Vegas for the first time would be really nice. That way I can actually like kind of compare it to any of the other Fallouts. It's like, yeah, when it comes to my favorite Fallouts, it's Fallout 3, then Fallout 4. Fallout New Vegas doesn't have a place yet. It's Fallout 3, Fallout 2, Fallout 4, and then once I beat New Vegas, I can probably fit it somewhere in there. Most likely, it'll probably beat Fallout 4 for me. Who knows? We'll find out. I gotta beat it first to see if I really enjoyed it. It could be a heavy contender to maybe beat Fallout 3. Just depends. I just like Fallout 3's setting a little bit more. You know, it's supposed to be old Washington, D.C. and shit. Ah, someone's house. Let's see if the person in here is worth talking to, huh?
Look, Trooper, I was living in this house long before your farms got set up. Don't even think about evicting me. Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years. I don't do anything. I'm retired.
Well, what did you used to do?
I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
You look like you have some pretty fucking cool armor, though. If I was that evil character, I would probably take that from you. Well, if you're retired, this is your home. Do you have anything good? You have a pretty sizable bed. Yeah, if there's anything worth taking, it's probably gonna have to be. I'm probably gonna have to steal it. We're not that character though. Yeah, that's another handicap I put on myself. Try and be a good character. Being a good character in most games puts a handicap on you. This when it comes to taking all the good shit. You either have to earn it or you have to be lucky and find it. Oh, looks like that's the entrance. So far, not a lot of fighting going on. I'm gonna look at that new weapon of mine, the hunting rifle. Does 33 compared to the that cowboy does a 22. I don't have a lot of ammo for the hunting rifle, but I'll use it. Alright, so this is Freeside. This is a gang, bodyguard for hire, king gang member.
Hey there, you want to cruise Freeside in style? You do worse than hire a king to tag along. Only 100 caps. Freeside's a rough and tumble place, but it also belongs to the kings. You have one of us with you, and everyone else will give you a wide berth. Makes the stroll a bit more leisurely. That's what they all say, at first.
Trust me, I got my escort, and he's a fucking ranger at that. You have a good time.
Morning.
Rotface.
Hey, buddy. Spare a cap? I can make it worth your while. The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the King.
Right next to one of the
Their leader,
yahoos.
who oddly enough calls himself the King.
The
Currently
King.
has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
Sure.
While everyone knows Mr. House runs New Vegas, no one knows the first thing about him. He just sorta showed up a few years back, and everything you see around you is the result. Just who in the hell is he? What do you say? Want another tip?
Sure.
There's a guy out on the main drag who sells secondhand adventuring gear. He's got an okay selection. But where does it come from? What do you say? Want another tip? The Strip is run by the 3 families who owe their allegiance to Mr. House. When he first showed up, he gave the local tribes the choice of working with him or getting the hell out of his way. Given how things turned out, I know which way I'd have gone. But hindsight's 20/20, right? That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Sure.
In the area between the north and east gates is the old Mormon fort, where the followers of the Apocalypse
Mormon.
set themselves up. The followers aren't a bad bunch, and provide healing and supplies to the people of Freeside as they can. What do you say? Want another tip?
If once he actually runs out, then I'll stop.
Traders have been griping for a while now about I-15 being too dangerous to travel. I'd steer clear of it unless you're armed to the teeth. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? East of Freeside, there's an old Air Force base, judging by the road signs. No one knows for sure what's in there, though, on account of anyone approaching the place getting violently blown up.
All right.
That one was pretty good, right?
Is
How
any of
about
this,
another?
any of these places he's talking about, getting marked on my map? I'm losing caps, getting information, but anything being retained?
Drugs are everywhere in Freeside, and even people you might not expect have become addicts. Jacob Hoff, for instance. That man was a brilliant chemist before he picked up the habit. Now, just another junkie. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too, though I heard one of the followers talking about it being dangerous for him. Something about his heart. Do yourself a favor and stay away from that stuff, okay? I got more where that came from. Want another? Northwest of the big Freeside sign is a casino called the Atomic Wrangler. It's not as fancy as the ones on the Strip, but there's still plenty of excitement to be found there. What do you say? Want another tip?
How much does he have?
The NCR used to run a prison to the southwest, but something happened a little while back, and now all you'll get is hard looks if you ask about it. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? The chairmen run a casino on the Strip called The Tops. It's a pretty classy place by all reports. I haven't been there myself, but I hear security there is kinda tight. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights, pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport. And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
It's like legitimately underground.
People in Freeside generally fall into one of 2 categories. Those who've been here all their lives call themselves locals. When people from the NCR and other places started pouring in, the locals began referring to them as squatters, and the name stuck. The locals blame the squatters for the scarcity of resources in Freeside, and the squatters blame any act of violence against them on the locals. They're both right to some extent. and violent outbreaks between the two are all too common these days. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
How much dialogue does this dude have?
The Omertas, one of Mr. House's 3 families, run a casino called Gomorrah on the Strip. If you thought the Wrangler was something, you owe it to yourself to go there. What do you say? Want another tip? Ever hear of the Gun Runners? They
No.
sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine, and some you probably couldn't.
Ooh.
That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Might have to visit them.
At the northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rush. It's run by a rather scary family called the Van Graffs. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are second to none. What do you say? Want another tip?
If you're into energy weapons, those are the people to go to.
There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an all-ghoul gang, which is why they wear those weird masks of theirs. What do you think? Would I look good in a mask? Maybe I'd make more caps. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Like that'd ever happen. Who in the world could stand up to the NCR and win?
Caesar's
I
Legion.
got more where that came from. Want another? Saw a strange thing the other day. The king took that robo-dog of his over to the old Mormon fort. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out and had to be restrained by a few of the king's men. Hope he doesn't get loose. I got more where that came from. Want another?
A robo dog?
A traveler that passed through here not long ago told everyone he met that there's some kind of plant paradise to the west, where food is abundant. All the people foolish enough to listen to him and head out that way never came back. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
There's probably reasons for why they didn't come back. Maybe there was a food paradise.
Have you tried going to the Strip only to be stopped by those big metal murder machines? Happens every day around here. But if you know the right people, you can get through the gate without being a rich man. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? He might not look it, but Ralph from Mick and Ralph's is no slouch with a keyboard. I've heard he's helped reprogram several robots in his time. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Dude, is this an endless fountain?
I heard something about a town south of here being attacked, but details are sketchy. All I know is there haven't been any refugees showing up here, which means either the attack wasn't too bad, or it was very, very bad. I got more where that came from. Want another? If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago, Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time. No one knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? Things have generally been bad here for the squatters, the people who came here hoping for a better life and just got stuck. But lately, the mood has changed. The squatters seem to be a bit more optimistic. I wonder what happened. I got more where that came from. Want another? I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous, but you might want to think twice about hiring one of those guards at the gates. They're not all saints, is all I'm saying.
Good to know.
What do you say? Want another tip? Caught a rumor the other day that some of the clientele over at the Wrangler have been making some rather strange requests. Stuff like weirdos wanting the services of ghouls and such. I almost have half a mind to volunteer myself, sexy beast that I am. I got